Hello and welcome to iCalculator's video series on US tax basics. In this video, we'll be focusing on the state of New York. We will cover the state's history, types of taxes with detailed explanations, and the various tax exemptions available so you can make better informed financial decisions for yourself or your business. New York was founded in 1624 as a Dutch trading post, and became a British colony in 1664. Today, New York's main GDP is driven by finance, real estate, and healthcare. Over the years, the state has developed unique cultural and economic features that have shaped its identity. The taxation system has also evolved alongside these changes. New York has a long history of taxation dating back to the colonial era. One notable historical event related to taxes is the Boston Tea Party of 1773. Which sparked a wave of protests against the British government's taxation policies. Now let's take a look at the different types of tax in California. The state of New York imposes various taxes, including income tax, sales and use tax, property tax, excise tax, estate tax, real estate transfer tax, fuel tax, and utility tax. Now let's take a look at these taxes in further detail. Income tax is imposed on the state and local level and is based on a progressive tax structure. Sales and use tax is imposed on most retail sales and some services. Property tax is based on the assessed value of real estate and tangible personal property. Excise tax is imposed on specific goods and services, such as cigarettes, gasoline, and alcohol. Estate tax is imposed on the transfer of property upon death, and the rate varies based on the value of the estate. Real estate transfer tax is imposed on the transfer of real property. Fuel tax is imposed on the sale of fuel for use in motor vehicles and other equipment. Utility tax is imposed on utility services, such as gas, electricity, and telecommunications. Now we have covered the types of taxes in detail, let's now take a look at the various tax exemptions in New York. There are various tax exemptions available in New York, including standard deduction, a set amount of income that is not subject to tax. Personal exemption, a set amount of income that is not subject to tax for each person listed on the tax return. Homestead exemption, a reduction in property taxes for homeowners who occupy their primary residence. Senior citizen exemption, a reduction in property taxes for senior citizens who meet certain eligibility requirements. STAR program, a reduction in property taxes for eligible homeowners. Charitable contribution deduction, a deduction for contributions made to qualified charitable organizations. Dependent care credit, a credit for expenses paid for the care of dependents while the taxpayer is working or looking for work. That is all for this video on New York tax basics. We hope that this New York State tax guide was helpful in providing you with a better understanding of the state's tax system. By knowing more about the history, types of taxes, how taxes work and the various exemptions available, you can make better informed financial decisions for yourself or your business. Be sure to stay tuned for the next state tax guide in this series, or check out our US Tax Basics playlist. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more informative videos.